What's going on, guys? It's Ricardo, and today we're going to take a look at the Apple HomePod. So it looks like inside we have some pamphlets, some designed by Apple in California. We have here a quick start guide and a single Apple sticker. So let's go ahead and put this away and let's take a look at the HomePod closer up. Okay, so the HomePod's design is very sleek. There's this cotton-like fabric material surrounding the entire speaker. We can see right here at the top, we have the touch surface, which is where you're gonna see the visual feedback for Siri. Whenever you call Siri, you're also gonna have the volume up and volume down buttons. So we can see here on the bottom, we have our Apple logo right there. And the speaker is very minimalistic. Not only did Apple design the speaker to be wrapped in the fabric, the cable itself is wrapped in that same soft material that's almost fabric-like. Now, unlike some other speakers, this cable is not removable, so this is not designed to be pulled out. If someone trips over the cable, hopefully they won't. It looks like the speaker will be coming down with them. Okay, so right now we're gonna plug in the HomePod and set it up. The HomePod has a W1 chip, just like the AirPods and the Beats X headphones. What that allows is this simple, easy setup. With your iPhone close to your HomePod, you get these information cards that come up to help you set it up. Now, this particular request here, personal requests, refers to your text messages, reminders, and notes. That gives HomePod access to read them out loud and to allow you to create new notes, new reminders, and to send messages using HomePod. Unlike your iPhone, HomePod cannot determine if it is your voice or someone else's. So by turning this on, everybody will be able to access your messages, reminders, and notes. So just keep that in mind. So now the HomePod is set up. We can just ask Siri for anything that we want to do. Hey Siri, play some music.
Okay, for side 1, track 1, let's try Hey There Delilah by Plain White Tees.
An interesting part about the HomePod is the way it works with your iPhone. Siri will intelligently decide to respond from your iPhone or the HomePod. If your iPhone is open and you're paying attention to it, the iPhone will respond. Now, if my phone is down and I'm not paying attention to it, hey Siri, how are the Golden State Warriors doing?
The Warriors are ranked second in the Western Conference, with a record of 44-14.
So the Apple HomePod comes in at $349, just $50 under the price of the Google Home Max. While it's not cheap, it is less expensive than some of the other premium brands of speakers. Apple's design team has been hitting its stride as of late, and the HomePod is no exception. Its soft touch fabric and hefty weight lend to the premium build quality feel of the HomePod. The HomePod is definitely one of the best looking smart speakers on the market right now. The black and white colors both contrast or complement your furniture and any surroundings around the HomePod. The speakers on the HomePod match their build quality as they sound as good as the HomePod looks. Very few speakers allow you to raise the volume to 100% without getting distorted, but the HomePod excels in that avenue. I've tried many songs from many different genres, and each one sounds as amazing as the one before it. While the HomePod delivers on a premium sound, Siri leaves much to be desired. Siri is not yet as smart as the Google Assistant or Alexa. While Amazon's Echo line of smart speakers allow you to add third-party features to Alexa, Siri is pretty much locked down and constrained by Apple. Just like on my iPhone, whenever I ask Siri a question on the HomePod, sometimes I get the answer, sometimes I get a response that is not the answer, and sometimes I get nothing at all. I hope one day Siri on the HomePod will gain the ability to hand off questions from the HomePod to your iPhone. Apple plans to release a software update in the future that will allow you to pair multiple HomePods together and play the same music across multiple HomePods throughout your home. So is the HomePod worth it? Yes, the HomePod is worth it if you're invested in the Apple ecosystem, meaning you own an iPhone, you use Apple Music, and you listen to music the majority of your time at home. As someone who doesn't listen to music 24/7, I can't justify paying $349 for a smart speaker that isn't so smart. Personally, I would love for Apple to make a HomePod mini priced at around $100. That's the most I would pay for a smart speaker, considering I live in an apartment and have a soundbar connected to my Apple TV for whenever I want to enjoy my music. If I had a house and listened to music more often, I would definitely consider the HomePod. So with all that being said, what do you think about the Apple HomePod? Are you gonna pick one up? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video or found anything useful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.